everyone. We talk about who had a tummy ache last night, who ate too much. I guess we'll forget about the turkey today. Hi, everybody. This is Dick. WB to JPQ with Vicky, KE8VKY, and Jeff, KE0GKF, here on this Black Friday, day after Thanksgiving. And being Black Friday, Jeff thought that we should have a question appropriate to the day. So, have you ever taken advantage of Black Friday deals? Have you ever taken advantage of Black Friday deals? It used to be that you had to go to the store, but excuse me, now you can be online. So that's our question today, and I just lost my Zoom room there. What happened there? Here's the morning. I'm up on that for a while. Bear with me 1 second here, kids. When you hit the power plug, your monitor goes dead and you don't have anything. Need to fix that. Where was I? Anyway, good morning, everybody. I trust everybody had a very blessed, happy Thanksgiving, as I did. I know I ate too much. We ate later in the day, and oh boy, that's all it took. Got a bunch of check-ins here this morning already. Got KM7CGI. We got Randall, K8UFM, AC2NJV, KM4WZD, Joel in Claremont's up already, Jay in Orlando, and 1MCO, N4RSM, KR4EMM, KI6EQO, KI4EGQ, WA8PGV, and 3LLY, and 6QDY, and K8BAC. Those are our pre-text check-ins this morning. I'm going to start with mobile. Who do I have going to work, play, or school this morning that did not take Friday off? I expect we're going to have a lot of people off today, so maybe new call signs might be coming in here this morning. So, mobiles only, call signs twice.
Kilo Zulu 4 Juliet November. That is Kilo Zulu 4 Juliet November, mobile.
W4PPX mobile. W4PPX mobile. Good morning, Dick.
Alpha Golf 7 India Kilo. Alpha Golf 7 India Kilo and an out mobile.
W5GHR Whiskey 5 Golf Hotel Romeo mobile.
VK4 BYF, VK4 Bravo Yankee Foxtrot.
Let's get you mobiles out the door and get you guys to work this morning. VK4BYF, Brian, W5GHR, KG7K, Gerald was in and out this morning. Got Don, W2PPX. Don, I hope you had a nice day yesterday. And KZ4JN. This is right with Andrews. KJ4JN. Good morning to you, and I question one more time. Have you ever taken advantage of Black Friday specials?
Good morning, and the rest of the crew. I certainly have taken advantage of those kind of deals. I am, however, one of those people that refuses to go out in the store and be in crowded areas. I hope everyone had a great day yesterday. I know I did. I was blessed and had two out of my three children come to visit, and we had good tidings. I send it back to you, Dick. This is Kilo Zulu 4, Juliet November. Back to you.
Glad you enjoyed the day. Dan, W4PP. How was your day, Dan?
Morning, but yes, I have taken advantage of the Black Fridays. Years ago, my sister used to go over to my mom's house, and I'd show up there, and there wasn't any internet, so they had all these sales, and I'd throw her in the car and drive all over the place, dropping her off, picking her back up, and then go out for breakfast. So yes, I have for quite a while. Hope everybody has a good day, and 7-3 to everybody, W4PPX, please.
Dan, you have a nice day as well. Good morning to Brian, W5GHR.
Good morning, Brew Crew. Yes, I have taken advantage of Black Friday sales, more so when my kids were younger and getting that fabulous gift, Christmas gift for them that cost a lot of money, but on Black Friday you can get it a whole lot cheaper. But lately, less so. Back to you. This is Brian, W5GHR.
Thank you, Brian. You have a nice day. Let me go to Bob in Australia. I don't know if they have Black Friday sales in Australia. Bob, you're going to have to tell me about that. I know you don't have Thanksgiving, of course, so I don't know if you have Black Friday. That's the day after where the stores turn chaos and everything is on sale. Do you have such a thing there in Australia? VK4BYF.
Hey, good morning to the Brew Crew and Co. Well, actually, we've had Black Friday sales for about the last 3 weeks at just about every store here in Australia. Ads are on the TV at all the times. So basically, I don't take advantage of it, but if I go to town, I've got to buy something, and it's on special, we buy it. But otherwise, yeah, it's been on for about 3 weeks over here, Black Friday sales. Okay, VK4BYF, back to the Brew Crew, and good morning over there and good evening from here, and have a blessed weekend, you folks. Cheers from Australia.
Hey, looks like something's wrong there, Bob. I don't know. You don't have Thanksgiving, but you've already had 3 Black Fridays. Something's wrong with this picture. Let's go to Roy, Blaisdell, New York. Good morning, Roy, KABYU.
Everybody, Brew, KABYU. No, I don't do Black Friday stuff. I tend to stay as far away from stores on a day like today, and I've never really taken advantage of any of the online stuff recently. It's just, I went one time with my sister, and that was enough. Never again.
There you go. I didn't do any announcements this morning. I'm going to kind of mix the announcements in with today's activities. Tonight, of course, and I'll mention this several times, tonight is Friday, and it is our youth net. And 8 o'clock tonight, our youth will be here. I kind of think I might be a moderator tonight. Carlos is going to have to go on assignment this week. But we'll get through it. So come join us at 8 o'clock tonight. And keep New Year's Eve open. We want to have a New Year's Eve party. We're going to run that from at least 8 o'clock till after midnight. We're going to fill the Zoom room up. We got 99 boxes. We want to fill in the Zoom room if we can. Maybe we get 99 people in the Zoom room. New Year's Eve.
Testing a portable.
Have a little New Year's Eve party on the East Coast Reflector. So more to come on that. Just keep a little bit of the evening open. We're going to have a whole bunch of net controllers and so forth and so on. Let's go to Larry, KM7CGI. Good morning.
Turkey leftover day. Yeah, we participated in the Black Friday sales back in the old days, I guess I could say. We used to get up at 2 a.m. and go hang out at the stores to be one of the first people in to get those great deals. But Everybody have a great day. Talk to you later.
Thank you, Larry. Good morning to Randall, K8UFM.
Good morning, Dick. Good morning, Vicky, and good morning to all on frequency. Yes, I have taken advantage of the Black Friday prices. There's always something you want. You always know that it's going to be good over these next couple weeks. With that said, this is K8UFM, back to net control, and everyone have an outstanding day.
Might be a sluggish day. Everybody's still trying to work off a little bit of turkey from yesterday. Thanks, Randall. Wayne, KC2NJV, how was your day yesterday?
Good morning, everyone. KC2NJV. It was a nice day. My dog came home with us after eating so much turkey that he never made it off the downstairs couch to his bed. And he just woke up, so that's pretty good. I've done it occasionally, not that often. So put me as an end. Yes, I've taken advantage of Black Friday. Have a great day. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you, Wayne. My friend Joe in Claremont, Florida. Have you ever taken advantage of the Black Friday deals, Joe?
Good morning, Dick. Good morning to Vicky. Good morning to the crew. Not as a general rule, I don't look forward to Black Friday. I don't, schedule my buying around Black Friday, thinking that I might save a buck here or there. Maybe I should, I don't know. But that isn't a thing that I do. Now, we have purchased things on Black Friday, and saved a couple bucks here and there, but it's just not a thing that we really pay much attention to. I don't know if that answered the question. I think it did. Anyhow, take care. 7-3s, and have a great weekend. It's KM4WZD. Back to net.
Thanks, Joe. Morning to Ray, Beaver, Pennsylvania. How was your day, Ray?
Yeah, good morning, Dick, Vicky, Jeff, everyone else in the net this morning. We had a real nice day yesterday. We went to a part of Anna's family's Thanksgiving and spent a good bit of the day there. Had a very, very enjoyable time. Haven't really taken advantage of any Black Friday sales. When I was a young child, they actually had stores on the main street of our town, and it was more of a festive thing to go down and do the shopping with your parents, friends, and neighbors and relatives all over the streets. Back to net. This is M3DQD.
I remember my daughter. She used to get involved in those on Black Friday. It was more fun than anything else. And it just seemed to turn pretty crazy. Anyway, what about Ray? What about Jay in Orlando, K1MCO? Bunch of notes keying up there. Jay and K1MCO, are you with me? I'll keep his spot open, Vicky. Call him in a minute. How about Richard? And for RSM.
Just tuned in. What was the question?
The question is, have you ever taken advantage of Black Friday deals? Have you ever taken advantage of Black Friday deals? want to answer that? N4RSM.
Morning to the Brew Crew. I forgot what the question was.
Question is and was, have you ever taken advantage of Black Friday deals? As everyone knows, today is known as Black Friday. That's the Friday after Thanksgiving. So have you ever taken advantage of Black Friday shopping deals?
When the kids were small, I sure did. Trying to get that elegant toy, I sure did. Back to net control.
Got you down for a sure did. Vince in Fort Lauderdale, KR4EMM. Good morning.
Good morning, Dick, Vicky, and everyone in the crew. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope everyone had a great time. We had a wonderful Thanksgiving with friends and family. Yes, I have done Black Friday, but only online. Only online. Never in the stores. But actually, I was up at 3 this morning, picked up a couple things. Anyway, this is KR4EMM. Back to you, Dick. Thank you.
Yes, it is, and Vicky will give you an extra point for getting up at 3 o'clock. Thanks for being here, Vince. Zachary in Kissimmee, Florida, KI6KQO.
Good morning, Dick, Vicky, and Jeff. 48 degrees here in Kissimmee. Yes, taking advantage of Black Friday deals. Not so much the last couple years, but definitely before that. So everybody have a safe weekend, 3. I'll send it back to you, Dick, KI6KQO.
Zachary, and we will be doing the second cup today. Vicky and I will be in here for the second cup. Anybody else that wants to join us for the second cup, so come on in and we'll find out how much turkey you ate or who's going to make turkey soup or something like that. So we'll have a little bit of fun after the morning brew. So stick with us, everyone. KI4EGQ, Bill, Woodstock, Georgia. Good morning.
Well, this is KI4EQ in Woodstock, and it's a beautiful 32 degrees. Good morning to all the brew crewers. And I think last time I went to a store was had just starting to transition from cassette tapes to CDs, and that was way before the internet. But I haven't done that recently, although I did go online to a home repair superstore and just happened to need a new leaf blower, and they had a good deal. So that kind of pays off to pay attention sometimes. So I don't know, maybe that's a split decision. Everybody have a great Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and all that stuff. KI4EGQ.
Well, let me move along here to Sterling Heights, WA8PG.
Morning, Dick, and everybody on the Brew Crew. Yes, I take advantage of Black Friday, but I like to go to the brick and mortar stores. That way you sort of end up buying locally. Back to you, Whiskey Alpha 8, Papa Golf Victor.
More into the spirit by doing that, isn't it? How about Glenn in Glen Burnie, Maryland, N3LLY?
Well, Dick, I'm actually kind of tight with my money. I think the last thing I bought for Black Friday was a big screen TV a while back. So it doesn't really do too much for me. I try to avoid crowds the best I can. Back to you. Yeah, bye.
David, Sacramento, California, N6QDY.
Hey, good morning, Dick, Vicky, the Brew Crew, and everybody in the Zoom control room, N6QDY.
Put me down for a yes there, Dick. And everybody have a great day. Back to Met Control in 6QDY.
Thank you, Dave. Well, my old partner in crime, Al. K6 BAC, good morning.
Good morning, Dick and Vicky, everybody in the Brew crew. Happy Friday. I went out with my wife one time on Black Friday, swore I'd never do it again. Wow. But in fact, I'm kind of browsing the web right now, getting some deals, so I'm doing it right as we speak. I hope everybody has a great day. I'm getting ready to head across state there in a few minutes, and we'll catch up with y'all sometime next week. KBAC, back to you, Dick.
Thank you, Al. Have a nice weekend. I know you had plans. Dave in Ypsilanti, WB8ODF. Good morning, Dave.
Well, good morning, Dick and Vicky, doing the heavy lifting. I want to read this. This was on my door today. This is so cool. Deb's Mobile Store. They're going to have it in the community room. It's safe, it's fun, and affordable. December 8th from 10:30 to 12:30, you can buy stuff right here without even leaving the building. And I called Deb, and they have all kinds of cool stuff from laptops to children's toys. It's going to be a Black Friday down there on the 8th. It's not tomorrow. It's not today, but it's on the 8th. But this is so cool. So thanks for doing the net, and I will talk to you all after Black Friday. WB8ODF.
Sounds pretty nice. Do your Christmas shopping right on the complex. All right, let's do some radio check-ins. Anybody anywhere this morning like to get into the Friday edition of the Morning Brew? This is Dick, WB to JPQ, along with Vicky, K8VKY, and Jeff, K8. What is your call, Jeff? KGRF. So used to working with Al. We're not all here this morning anyway. Anybody anywhere, call signs twice.
KK7GY. KK7GY. W8WHK. W8WHK. Stroke Mobile with a check-in only, in and out, 7-3. Hopefully everyone had a great Thanksgiving.
Kilo Charlie 3, uniform Kilo. Kilo Charlie 3, uniform.
So Alpha 3, Tango Juliet. So Alpha 3, Kilo Tango Juliet. In and out.
N2VLK. N2VLK.
We missed when we got you, Jeff, N2VLK. We got Jenzik. We got Bob in Gettysburg. Excuse me. We got Tim in Windsor, Ontario. North Fort Myers, Bill is in here, and I got Clark in Phoenix, Arizona. Is there anybody that I did not acknowledge that called in?
Kilo Charlie 3, uniform Kilo. Kilo Charlie 3, uniform Kilo.
Charlie Zulu X-ray, KC5CZX Mobile.
Delta India Tango. This is Kilo Juliet 5, Delta India Tango.
KC5CZX. KC5CZX Mobile. You picked up KJ5DIT. KC5CZX. Good morning, Daryl. And we picked up Sal, W2SAL. Let me go up top of this list. Clark, good morning to you in Phoenix, Arizona. KK7DY. One more time, here our question. Have you ever taken advantage of Black Friday deals?
Good morning, Dick, Vicky, and the rest of the Brew crew. No, I have not taken advantage of Black Friday. I'm a homebody. I rather click and have my purchases a mouse click away. KK7DY, back to the net.
Mouse click away it is. My friend Bill, North Fort Myers, Florida. WHWHK, how was your Thanksgiving, Bill? I think you said you were going down to the clubhouse.
It's very cold here, 48 degrees in Southwest Florida. Yes, that's what we did. We went up to the clubhouse. Great dinner. To talk to a lot of folks that we see practically every day, but that's okay. They did the ladies of the park did a fabulous job putting together the turkey dinner. And yes, I do buy things on Black Friday just because it's Black Friday. I'm looking for an item now, but so far I haven't found any discounts on it. But mainly online, although one time the wife and I went up to the local Walmart like 3 in the morning to get in line, and did okay. Got a Christmas tree. Those fiber ones. Stopped using it, maybe a year ago. Okay, turn it back to you. Thanks for having me. This is WHWHK. God bless everyone. And 7-3 is back to net control.
All righty, Bill. Tim in Windsor, VE3TGM. Good morning.
Good morning, Dick. To be there on the Brew, the answer is no. I've never followed the Black Friday there. So that's my answer there. And I say have a good weekend and that, and hope you miss when we were supposed to get a winter storm here in Windsor this week, and I hope that's it.
The time is 8:30 a.m.
TGN there, and Windsor Ontario, back to net control. Everybody enjoy the week.
Have a nice weekend, Tim. We'll see you on Monday. KC3UUK.
KC3UUK, good morning to the net. I've shopped both ways, online, in person, over the years, done it all. And now I avoid it all because I'm old, don't want to be doing that stuff. But I've done it all over the years, and some of it was good, some of it was bad. I mean, but I got some deals, and other times I thought I got deals, and they wasn't deals. But everything is pretty good this year because we're not doing any of that. So, with that, back to the KC3, UUK, I am clear.
Thank you, Herbert. VH3KTJ Jenzik was in and out this morning. We go to Jeff in Lancaster, New York, N2VLK. Good morning, Jeff.
everybody on the brew. I hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving yesterday. I hope you all have a good day today. As far as the question, no. We do not do Black Friday either online or in person. And Dick, I'll be over in your boys' neighborhood Sunday at the gun club. I'll turn it back to you. 73M2VLJ, I'll be listening.
Hope it'll be a little warmer for you over there. I guarantee that, Bill. I don't know what this weather's going to do. Let's go to Sal, W2SAL, and a little introduction to Sal. Sal has joined the team here. He's going to be co-hosting Carlos for the Youth Net. So the Youth Net on Friday nights belongs to Sal and Carlos. So we're really excited about bringing Sal on the team. Good morning and congratulations for joining up here with us.
Good morning, everybody. Hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving and you don't have that turkey doing its thing. It's still working on me. I'm still a little bit sluggish. As far as the question goes, I tried Black Friday once, got ran over by a little old lady with a shopping cart, and that was the last time I ever went back. As far as that goes, I don't know if I'll be in tonight's net, but if not, it'll be next week for sure. So with that, everyone have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. W2SAL, back to net control.
Thanks, Sal. Welcome aboard. For those of you that didn't know, Bill, N2BH, he's our new net manager. Bill is responsible for all of our nets. What do we have, 11 or 12 nets? So Bill's the only one in this whole organization that's really got a title, and he's got his hands full. So he's responsible for all the nets going off. So anything to do net related, we'll go to Bill. We're working on some changes on the website so things to go to him automatically, but Bill will be the point person for all nets. Darrow, KC5CZX, good morning.
Good morning, Dick, and the rest of the brew. I have once or twice in my lifetime done the Black Friday thing, but now that I have family that work for Walmart, I don't have to worry about that, so works much better that way. Back to net, KC5CZX.
Darrow, let's go to you, KJ5DIT.
Good morning. Luckily, I have a wife that shops all year, so we don't have to generally go running into Black Friday. We have for specials occasionally, but not very often. I do have a question. A thing shows up on my phone under text. It says I'm doubling with N4UPC-L exclamation point. Don't know what it's telling me. 73.
Can't tell you there. I don't use Echolink, but it doesn't sound like you're doubling with anybody, so we're all good. All right, let me go to 10 text check-ins here. Try to split them up, radio and text, make it fair to everybody. Chuck in Newcastle, Pennsylvania, W3CVE.
Good morning, Dick, Vicky, and everybody on the brew there. The answer would be yes, especially when the kids were younger. It was almost like working midnight turns, sitting out in front of those stores. And with that, have a great day and a great weekend, Dick. W3CVE.
Thanks, Chuck. Benjamin, Temple, Arizona, KM7CDB.
Good
morning, Ned. Yes, I have been known in the past to do the Black Friday drive out early in the morning, etc. I don't do that anymore. However, I did find a certain low-cost brand of radio had a deal that came with batteries and belt clips, etc. And like the batteries by themselves were $5 less. So I went in, bid on that today, or went in and ordered one just for the batteries. And as a bonus, I get free radios, pretty much. Other than that, I'm not going to be driving out anywhere this morning. This is Benjamin, KM7 CDC in Tempe, Arizona. Back to net.
Next up is Jeff 54 EFY. Have you taken advantage of any Black Friday deals? Or EFY.
This is K24 EFY 10 in Columbia, South Carolina, and I have participated in Black Friday sales, back to net control.
All right, thank you. And next up, K7VW.
This is K7VWP, Mike in South Ogden. Yes, I have been on Black Friday sales, but only online. I do not want to go to a store. That's crazy. That's all I have. K7VWP, back to net.
Fine, it is. Gil, K4 GGS.
Good morning, Vicki, Dick, everyone on the Brew. Yes, I have, but not in many, many, many years. And Amazon kind of killed all that. K4 GDS, back to net.
And it did. I think they have Black Friday week. Carly, any?
I think you called me, Vicky. A little broken up, NA2B. Good morning to you and everybody on the net. Hope you all had a good Thanksgiving. Response to the question, the wife and I have tried to take advantage of a Black Friday deal some years ago. Got to the store and they only had 3 in the store and they were already sold out. Since then we go to the shopping mall, to the food court. They have a Red Robin there, and we sit there and get on Amazon and do our Christmas shopping. And that seems to work the best. NA2B, back to that.
Charlie, Mark, KE2.
Well, good morning, Vicki, Dick, and the rest of the crew. As far as the question, because it says ever, the answer is yes. Do I do it anymore? No. The wife, or the XYL, does it with girls' morning out, breakfast, and shopping. But for me, it's sit at home and talk on the radio. Have a great day, everyone. KE2EDS. Hope to hear you on the second cup.
Thanks for stopping by. And in the Zoom room, Randy, W2RPC.
Good morning, Vicki, Dick, and everyone on the Morning Brew. No, I can't remember ever shopping on Black Friday. I don't like all the crowds. Back to net control, 73 to all, W2, RBC.
Disadvantage is where all the crazy people are. You can go be somewhere else. Next up, Mark, N0CK.
Morning, Vicky, Dick, the rest of the Brew Crew, everybody else on the net. Yes, I participated in Black Friday sales. Everybody have a great weekend, and 0CKZ back to net.
Mark 10, VE3, TC.
And everybody on net, this is the E3 TCS. I went once a couple years ago. The local Walmart had air fryers on sale. I lined up at about 10 after 5 in the morning for the store open, and I grabbed 2 of them. And that's it. Back to net.
Jacob, KG5, US.
Good morning, Vicky and the rest of the net. KG5 UFR, Jacob here. Normally in Farmers Branch, but I'm here at Lake Tawakoni State Park camping, and maybe we're going to do a little POTA here in a second. But Black Friday sales, not really. I'm actually, this is kind of a typical Friday for me after Thanksgiving, just enjoying the solace and the quiet of the woods. But that's pretty much it here. Back to net control, KG5 UFR.
Thank you very much. That's the end of that list. This is Vicky, K8BK5 6, WBTQ. Today's question: have you ever taken advantage of a Black Friday deal? We'll take some more check-ins twice in.
Kilo Quebec 4, Uniform X-Ray Juliet. Kilo Quebec 4, Uniform X-Ray Juliet.
Kilo Charlie 3, Lima Alpha Victor, KC3, LAV.
Yankee, Uniform Yankee. KD2, YUY.
Well, up there we got KQ8U, KD2, YUY, KC3, LAV, NY, 1US, KQ4, UXT, and K2 TV. First up, K2, K2.
Good morning, Vicky, and good morning to the Brew Crew. I hope everyone had a nice Thanksgiving. I know we did. And no, I stay away from sales gimmicks. I do not go out. I've never gone out on Black Friday to get some sales. But I think for a lot of people, it's a lot of fun trying to get a good deal, I guess. I don't know. I like to stay away from the crowds. Have a good day and good weekend. And I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving day. This is K2TV.
I still think of Black Friday as something you need a helmet for. Today, KQ4, UX.
Good morning, Vicky and the morning crew. 32 degrees here in Charlotte, a little cold for us. Yes, I do participate with Black Friday. It's been years since I've actually went into a physical store. With Amazon around and Walmart Plus and all that, I can do the same thing online. Actually, I'm shopping right now on Amazon. So, good deals. I love it. It saves money. KQ4UXJ back to net control.
KJ, Norm, NY1, US.
Yeah, morning, Vicky and Dick and everybody on the Brew Crew today. NY1 US here, and we shop online for any sales, but not in the stores. too much commotion and aggravation. So much easier staying online. So back to you, Vicky.
Thanks for stopping by, Norm. Mike, AC3 LAV.
Fine. Good morning, Vicky. Thank you. This is KC3LAV, Mike in Warwick Township, Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. And we don't do Black Friday stuff. No, we might check out some online stuff. We'll shop online, but we're definitely not going out to the stores anywhere, at least for a week. KC3LAV, back to net. Thank you.
Next up, Charles, KD2, YU1.
Good morning, everybody listening in on the Brew. Let me in the yes category. Unfortunately, in the past I had to get to the store and get that one play system that the kids wanted way back when. But usually I try to avoid the store Black Friday. 33 all. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Hey, YUI, back to net control.
Yeah, I hope you did as well. Bob, KQ8U.
Good morning, Dick, Vicky, and the rest of the crew. I would say no. I just do it all online if I do anything, but the days I think where they're bulging and sleeping outside the store before that, that's not no fun to me. Anyway, everybody have a great, rest of the hot Thanksgiving weekend. I'll be on the second cup. KQ8U, back to that.
Bob, and that's the end of that list. Take more check-ins, twice and slowly, please.
This is KB to UDB, Kilo Bravo 2, Uniform Delta Bravo.
4, Foxtrot, Hotel, Quebec. Alpha, India,
Kilo Charlie 2, Foxtrot, Delta Uniform. Kilo Charlie 2, Foxtrot, Delta Uniform.
KC2 SCU. I think that was AI8W. Your audio is somehow low and distorted. KR4 FHQ and KD2 UDB. Mike, your first KD2 UDB.
Good morning, Vicky, Dick, and the rest of the crew, and those in the Zoom room. And no, I do not do the Black Friday thing. If anything, I'll go online and look for deals there. But I went to a store once to do the Black Friday thing, and it was like false advertisement. They didn't have enough in stock. It was just to get you in there. So that and having to wait in line to get in. So no, not me. Thank you for doing that, and hopefully everybody had a good Thanksgiving. This is KV2 UDB, back to net.
Isn't fishing kind of the same thing? You go there, you wait forever, thinking there's more than there is. Bill, KR4, I think. Or FH.
This is KR4 FHQ. I did shop on Amazon this morning, spent $6.79. 73 Sol KR4 FHQ, back to the net.
Thanks for stopping by. Good. AI8W.
Good morning, everyone on the Brew. Yes, of course.
Back when it was the only choice, I did it in person. And now I kind of try to do both. Everyone have a great day. Alpha India 8 Whiskey back to net.
Here's the last on this list, Elmer, JP2, FD.
Good morning, Vicky and Dick, and the whole station. Weather temperature is -1 degree Celsius here in Atlanta, Georgia. I haven't tried shopping on Black Friday yet. I only buy what I need if I need something. JC2 FDU, back to the net.
Thanks, Elmer. This is Dick, WB2JPQ. We're going to take some minutes. Anybody that doesn't have time to stick around with us this morning and just wants to get on the list for this hour, in and stations only. Lines twice, in and outs only.
AJ5, Mike Echo Lima, Kilo Juliet 5, Mike Echo Lima. This is Jose in Austin, Texas. In and out.
November 5, Zulu Uniform Alpha. Again, November 5, Zulu Uniform Alpha. In and out.
Zulu Foxtrot Zulu KC2 ZFZ.
W4 ARM.
KI4 NHP and KI4 NHQ. In and out. KI4ZS, AI4ZF.
Kilo Delta 9 Whiskey X-Ray Charlie. Kilo Delta 9 Whiskey X-Ray Charlie. In and out.
MXI, November 5, Mike X-Ray.
Pretty good run. KI5MXI, David, Corpus Christi, Texas. KD9WXB, Roger. McDonald, KI4ZS. KI4NHQ. KI4NHP, two right in a row there. W4ARM. AC2ZFZ. And Steve, nice to hear you, my friend. And 5ZUA. I don't get a chance to say good morning to you very often. Just before Steve, there was a PJP. Who was the JP? All we caught was JP. Was JP in your call sign? We'll just move on. That really shouldn't be that difficult. Thanks for checking in. Let's take some radio check-ins. People are going to stick with us here. We got 5 minutes left. We'll get a list going. Send the list over to Jeff as we turn it over to him at the top of the hour. New stations. Call signs twice and slowly.
November 8, Hotel Lima, November. November 8, Hotel Lima, November. Whiskey Bravo 5, India Tango Tango, WB5ITT.
and 5GI.
Charlie 3,
and 5GI.
Delta. Kilo, Charlie 3, Foxtrot Golf Delta.
November 1, Whiskey, Echo, Bravo, and 1, WEB.
Good morning to Web on WEB, and thanks for all you do for the system. I just looked over your post from the weekend. Looks just great. Thank you. Ray, KC2FGD. Rick in the Villages, and 5GI. Chris, WB5ITT. Mike, Michigan, N8HLN. And my neighbor across the field, Bob, KC2JZE. Good morning, Bob. Trust you had a blessed Thanksgiving. And what about you on these Black Friday specials? You did see your Christmas decorations online. Looks very, very nice. Thank you, Bob. Thank you for being there. Morning, Mike. N8HLN, Grosse Pointe Park, Michigan.
Good morning, Dick, Vicky, and the crew. Hope everyone had a great holiday yesterday. Our team lost on the football side of things, but oh well, better luck next time. No, we do not partake in the Black Friday circus that goes on out on the roads and in the malls and wherever, but we'll just hang back and take it easy today. 73 to all. Group N8HLN.
Well, I don't either, Mike. Well, it makes two of us. Good morning to Chris, WB5ITT.
Good morning, sir, and happy Friday to everybody on the Morning Brew. It's been a while since I've been on. We had a problem with the node down here and finally got it resolved yesterday and back online. So, as far as Thanksgiving, had a great time with some friends at a local pub. Excellent turkey and all the fixings and side dishes, and I even brought a big one home to munch on later. Black Friday, nope, not for me. I look at the stuff and go, I don't need it. So I do have some Black Friday specials on some radios I'm selling, but other than that, you know. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving and have a safe weekend coming up. WB5IGT back to that.
Well, thanks, Chris. The last for me today, I think, will be Rick in the Villages and 5GI. Good morning, Rick, and how was your Thanksgiving? And do you plan on doing any Black Friday shopping today?
Well, good morning, Dick. The Brew crew. We had a wonderful Thanksgiving yesterday. It was absolutely great. Had some friends over, enjoyed a big turkey and all the fixings. Ate too much as usual, but got lots of good leftovers. And it's a beautiful day down here today. Crisp 44 degrees, clear skies, and light wind. So we're getting a taste of the cold. It won't last but a couple days, but we'll enjoy it. As for Black Friday, normally we do not partake. However, unfortunately, our microwave died Wednesday night, so we will be going out to Lowe's to get a new one and hang it on the wall. So
Got one thing to pick up, and that'll be the only thing I'm looking for, and they got some pretty good deals. So there you have it. Back to net, N5GI.
Sounds like the microwave broke at pretty opportune time. Might just be able to get some good deals like you said. Well, that'll do it for me. I'm going to send it over to Jeff, KE0GKF. I will be back with Vicky at the top of the hour, so please come join us for the second cup today. We don't know what to expect here. Our connections, we got about 402 All-Star nodes connected, and around 20 IRLP. It's a little lower than usual, so it's a different people are home, different people are on today, so not quite sure what we're going to get. Over to you, Jeff. You can push that fun button for the next hour. This is WB2JPQ.
Well, thank you, Dick. Great first hour. Good morning, everyone. This is Jeff, KE0GKF. I am located in Omaha, Nebraska. We're starting out at a balmy 17 degrees today. Coming over my node even is winter weather advisory periodically. Tomorrow, Saturday, we're supposed to get about 4 to 7 inches, I think they're calling for, of snow. That'll be first for us this year. So I guess perfect timing. It'll be on the weekend. Let's continue on. There's 3 left on this list, and we'll go for another round of check-ins. But let's go to in Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania, KC3FGD. Good morning, Ray. Have you ever taken advantage of Black Friday deals? Good morning, Ray.
Hey, good morning, Jeff, Vicky, everyone on the Brew. Years ago, I haven't done it in a long, long time, but years ago, I'm talking back in the 70s. So, hey, everyone have a wonderful day, wonderful weekend. I'm going to turn it back to Jeff. And by the way, we had a wonderful Thanksgiving get together with the family yesterday in Kutztown, KC3FGD. Back to net.
Fantastic week ahead, and yeah, with online, it sure has more creature comforts that we have in our lives nowadays to make shopping easy, right from our armchair. Let's go to Webb in Collierville, Tennessee, N1WEB.
Thank you, Jeff, and thank you, Vicky, and good morning to the net. Happy Friday. You can put me down as a yes. I usually try to time some things to coincide with Black Friday so I can pull the trigger on that, some subscription software type deals. And today I got to pick up some new DeWalt tools, which I pulled the trigger on yesterday at Home Depot, so I get to go pick it up in a little while. N1WEB, back to the net.
Yep, DeWalt tools, good stuff. Webb, have a great week ahead, or weekend, I should say. Jeff in Rochester Hills, Michigan, wrapping up this list, KE8SMN. How about that savings stampede, Jeff?
Good morning, Jeff, Vicky, everyone on the Brew. This is KE8SMN. Absolutely, yes. Matter of fact, Black Friday sale started earlier in the week, and I already took advantage of it online. KE8SMN. Back to net.
Oh, yeah, them retailers got to make their money. They're getting after it. Have a good weekend, Jeff. We're ready for another round of check-ins. If you could come twice and slowly. Anybody, anywhere.
This is Kilo Echo Zero, Mike Uniform Sierra. Kilo Echo Zero, Mike Uniform Sierra.
Alpha Charlie 6, Charlie Golf, AC6CG, Dave in Hayward, California.
N2BH.
7 Charlie Delta Charlie, KM7 CDC, Benjamin in Tempe, Arizona.
November 2, India, Sierra, Kilo. November 2, India, Sierra, Kilo.
Okay, we'll go with this list here. N2ISK, Bob. KM7, CDC, Benjamin. N2BH, Bill. AC6CG, Dave. K5RLR, Randall. And KE0MUS at the top of the list, Bruce. Good morning. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving, Bruce. And how about that Black Friday deals out there? Do you take advantage of them?
Morning from the state of Kansas. It's 34 degrees here, and some of that snow you guys are talking about, we might actually get sometime, supposedly. But no, I don't participate. I try to avoid those. And of course, now that everything's on the internet, take advantage of those. So, back to you.
All right, Bruce. Have a fine weekend, sir. Thanks for stopping by. Randall, it's Fun Button Black Friday. Push the fun button, K5RLR.
Well, good morning there, Jeff and Vicky, Dick, and everybody else on the crew. And Brother Scott, if you're out there listening, K5RLR. Simply put, yes, I have. And I've actually taken advantage of a couple items that were pre-Black Friday already, such as a drone, new internet router, so on and so forth. Might even get a new pair of shoes today. I don't know. With that being said, hope everybody has a wonderful weekend and had a great Thanksgiving. K5RLR, back to you, Jeff.
All right, Randall. I haven't had my drone up in quite a while, and it was a pretty penny for that thing, a DJI Phantom 4 I bought years ago. Have a good morning. Dave in Hayward, California, heading over to the other coast. AC6CG, good morning.
Well, very good morning to you, sir, and to everyone on the net this morning. This is Dave, AC6CG Light Coast Guard in Hayward, California. I'm expecting pretty nice weather, hopefully, today. I don't see rain in the forecast, so we'll probably get in the high 60s or partly sunny skies. It was that way yesterday. And hope everyone had a fabulous Thanksgiving. We smoked turkey, and first time doing that, came out pretty good. I was pretty happy with the outcome, so I might do that again next year. Anyway, as far as Black Friday, I was actually looking to put the microphone to mic my piano, so I was just looking to see what the Black Friday offerings are for condenser microphones. So I found one I might consider, but I don't know. We'll see. But generally, Black Friday is something we participate once in a while, but not all the time. Anyway, back to control. Thank you much for letting me check in, and all the best to everyone. Have a fabulous rest of your weekend from AC6CG.
Hey, Dave. Have a good weekend, sir, over there in California. Let's go to one of my co-hosts on the Morning Brew. Good morning, Bill, in Palmyra, New York. N2BH. Over to you, Bill.
Good morning, Jeff, Vicky, Dick, everybody. Starting out 33, windy and snowy here. Had a nice Thanksgiving. I have taken advantage of Black Friday sales online. I avoid the stores. N2BH.
Yeah, Bill, I did it once, and I will never do it again. As far as going out, to a local retailer, it's always nice to patronize local retailers, but I will never do that again now that I can do that all online. Have a great morning and a great week. Over to Benjamin in Tempe, Arizona, KM7 CDC. What say you, sir? Good morning. Push the fun button.
First off, hello and good morning. Second off, my apologies for checking back in. I was on my second cup, so I just assumed the world was too. I thought I was checking in on second cup. The short answer is yes. I bought some spare batteries for my UV5R Mini today. They just happen to come with radios and antennas and things. The extra $5 in the cost, well, they come with outlets, so that's better than those other battery replacements or spare batteries you buy. At any rate, thanks again, and I'll go back to sipping my coffee. This is KM7 CDC, Benjamin in Tempe. Back to net.
All right, Benjamin. Glad we could get you back in there. Bob in Woodbridge, New Jersey, N2ISK, wrapping up this list.
Good, Jeff and all. Yeah, well, I would have loved to smoke a turkey. I use a wood pellet smoker during the summer, and oh man, this thing is out of sight. But I couldn't do it this year. We retired it for the winter about a month ago, so no smoked turkey. But I spent most of yesterday making my own turkey and all the other stuff. Big job. Story about my wife and son went to a thing on Thanksgiving at a relative's house, and I got left here, so I spent my day making another turkey, and it's going to be good when we get around to eating it. Also, I want to throw together some sourdough rye. It's a good thing on Thanksgiving time. Sourdough rye bread that I make, and really good, with lots of powdered caraway actually in it. It's great. Anyway, so before I go on and on, everybody, I'm glad everybody had a good Thanksgiving, and I'm going to. And to ISK.
All righty, Bob. Yeah, I had the opportunity to have smoked turkey yesterday. A friend of mine, he loves to cook, and had that turkey on. Of course, that takes time. Turkey on there all day, or all early morning on through the afternoon, and it was good, juicier. Not dry like some turkeys, like Mama's, old Grandma's turkey. It was very good. Have a good day. We have Jim, Doug, and Donnie that came in via the text line while we were taking those check-ins. And by the way, the text line is 716-317-9050. Just put your call in your phone. Vicki will get you on the log. Let's add to this list of those 3 text check-ins right now. Anybody, anywhere, twice and slowly, please.
WX4AT, Whiskey X-Ray 4, Echo Tango, in and out today. Good morning.
Foxtrot 0, Victor Papa Golf. Kilo Foxtrot 0, Victor Papa Golf.
November Whiskey 3. November Whiskey 3, United NW3U. KF8 DJQ. KF8 DJQ.
right, we got a good round of check-ins here. Starting from the bottom up, KF8 DJQ Kevin, NW3 David, KFO VPG, it looks like a new station, Adam, KC2 JPQ Frank, WX4ET Eric from Kingsport, Tennessee. You were an IO this morning. Eric, have a good weekend. W2PUT Dan, KM4CTB Donnie, WA8CLG Doug, and NW4Q at the top of the list. Jim in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Good morning, NW4Q. Push the fun button.
Good morning. You're sounding great over here in Middle Tennessee. We do not do the Good Friday or Black Friday thing. Hopefully it'll be a Good Friday. Hey, we'll see you.
All righty, Jim. Yeah, well, you have a good Friday. We'll talk to you later. Doug in Homosassa, Florida, WA8CLG.
This is WA8CLG. Very good morning, everybody. Hope everyone had a very happy and pleasant Thanksgiving Day. I certainly did. And as far as participating in all the fun for Black Friday, no thank you. Haven't done that in years and have no intention of getting involved with that. So everybody have a good one. WA8CLG. Back to you, Jeff.
Yeah, you're in good company there for sure, Doug. Yeah, I think most of us don't want to do that anymore. You have a good weekend. We're talking about the price drop party, Donnie. Jacksonville Beach, Florida, KM4CTB.
Well, good morning, Jeff, Vicki, and everybody on the net. KM4CTB, Donnie in Jacksonville Beach. A little chilly here this morning, about 40 degrees. Well, back when we were young and silly, didn't have any better sense. We went out and fought those crowds and just to try and save a few bucks for Christmas. But nowadays, you can stay home in the comfort of your own house and push that other fun button, Jeff, and have it brought to your door. So that's much better than fighting in the parking lot and standing in long lines trying to get what you wanted. So now in this century, we've learned a lesson, haven't we? Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving and have a great weekend. KM4CTB, back to net.
Yeah, Donnie, the comforts of doing it all at home now sure has made a difference in a lot of people's lives. You know, we're living better than kings were just of a few hundred years ago, more comfortably than they were. You have a good weekend. One of our network facilitators, Dan in Milan, Michigan, W2PUT.
Good morning. Hope you had a great Kevin. We got negative on the Black Friday. Many years ago, we did that a couple of times. Never again. I would look forward to doing Black Friday with the same excitement that you look forward to stepping on Lego barefoot in the dark, walking through the house. I will say that I did kind of get a Black Friday deal because I was looking for a spare battery for my DM32 here. I ordered that and got the Black Friday deal, but I was not shopping for Black Friday. I was just looking for a battery. I'll take the savings. Anyway, back to you, W2PUT.
Dan, we're on the same page. I'm on the same page with you. Did it once, never again. Have a great weekend. Frank in Lancaster, New York, KC2JPQ. What about that Sailapalooza, Frank?
Good morning, Jeff and Vicki. Anybody on the Brew?
No, I've never participated in that Black Friday. That's didn't seem to be my cup of tea. Try to get run over to save a few bucks. Now, I'll pass on that. I have done some surfing if I needed something and kind of see if it was on sale online, but never in person at these stores. That's just too crazy for me. We ended up getting about, an inch of snow here, just dusting, so it's not too bad, kind of cold. And I hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving. I'm going to send it back to the net. Have a great weekend. Do something fun. Today's Friday. I got my days all screwed up with that holiday. Anyhow, I'll send it back to the net. KC2JPQ.
All right, Frank, have yourself a good holiday weekend, sir. Thanks for stopping by. Looks like a new station, KFO VPG, Adam, in Fergus Falls, Minnesota. KFO VPG, good morning, Adam.
Yep, this is Adam in Fergus Falls, Minnesota. 14 degrees. Got my license 2 days ago. Thought I would join in. Been enjoying the show for as long as I've been listening to it. So, question, have we been involved in Black Friday sales? Yes, we have. I think there's a lot more fun back in the day. There's a lot more excitement around it. Now it's just finding sales online. But we do take advantage of that. Well, thank you very much, and back to net control. This is Victor, Kilo Foxtrot, 0 Victor Papa Golf.
Well, right, Adam, a couple of things here. First off, congratulations, you're a new ham. Welcome to the hobby, and you'll have a lot of fun here at East Coast Reflector. You're now part of the East Coast Reflector family. Today you get, being Black Friday, you get a free lifetime membership. That's $183,000 value to you for free. So stick around. So stop on by more often and check in. If you're current on QRZ, you'll get a welcome letter from us here. Look out for that. And also as well, check us out at eastcoastreflector.com. Let's go to David in Garner, North Carolina, NW3U. What about that sales extravaganza, David?
Thanks, everyone. Hope everybody made it through the day. NW3U here. No sales. Don't think I've ever done that. That's just too crazy. I know when we offered my brothers, we used to have Thanksgiving with him and his family. He's got a big family, and he didn't participate, but all the girls and his wife, they always had their lists of things ready the day before, early in the morning. They'd be down there shuffling around, getting everything going. Off they go. But nope, not me. Hey, guys, have a good day, and we will try to catch you Monday morning. NW3U.
Yep, I'll be here. Oh, let me make sure I have it. Okay, I think I've got the reflector. Yeah, David, we'll talk to you on Monday. It'll be Bill, Vicky, and myself, the Monday crew, of course. Have a great weekend. Kevin in Bowling Green, Ohio, KF8DJQ. It's the holiday shopping kickoff, David. Have you ever taken advantage of Black Friday deals? Good morning.
Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Vicky. Everybody on the net. I'd rather take on a regular. No Black Friday. Me here. And back to net control.
All right, Kevin, you were kind of in and out there a little bit, but we got you down for no. Have a good weekend, sir. Terry in Austin, Texas, N5 RTC. How about them cart wars, Terry?
Well, good morning, Jeff, Vicky, Dick, and other brewers this morning. I just order stuff when I want it. And so by the time Black Friday comes around, Cyber Monday, all those things, there's not much left to order. So I'd have to put me down as a no. And TC, acting at control.
All righty, Terry. Yeah, you know, it's a good thing when I can say I think I have everything I need. I have enough stuff. And I guess that's a good position to be in, I guess. You have a good weekend, sir. Larry in Mesa, California, KE6MAE. Heading over to California. Good morning, Larry. Early morning.
Well, good morning from California. Listening to you on Echolink for a change. Boy, you got a great signal coming through on Echolink. About 20 years ago, I learned my lesson. There's a computer at Best Buy that was real good price. Got up at about 7. Well, by the time I got to Best Buy, there was a line all the way around the building. Haven't tried Friday since. I'm like everybody else. Maybe hams are smarter. We do it online. Back to that. Thanks for letting me in. KE6MAE.
Yeah, it's hard to beat Amazon's logistics, isn't it? I tell you. We have an automated one across the river over in Iowa, 20 minutes from me, that they just put up this huge facility. You know, no money spared on Amazon's part. Complete robotics thing. I'm ordering last night, and I'm getting it at 4 in the morning, delivered to my door. Delivered overnight, as when I wake. Amazing. Just hours later. Have a good one, Larry. Let's go to Leo in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. K4ITA.
Good morning. Good morning, Jeff, Vicky. Good morning from the beautiful Fort Lauderdale. 61 degrees today, a bit cool for South Florida, and also cloudy, but you're going to be fine. And, well, no, I like to go. In 22 years, I never went. I like to go, but I'm a bit too lazy to wake up that early. That's my problem. So, well, yeah, I agree with you. Logistic much more convenient. Have everybody a great day, K4ITA.
All right, Leo. Excuse me. You have a great weekend, sir. Yeah, it is hard to beat just ordering online and have it there in a few hours, I'll tell you. You don't even have to walk out the door. It'd take longer to go to the store and get it than have it delivered. Have a good one. Mike just came in by the text line, K6AAN. By the way, KE0GKF. My name is Jeff, with, of course, Vicky on the log helping me out, KE8BKY, keeping me out of trouble. And we are talking about the holiday shopping kickoff here, Black Friday. We're ready for another round of check-ins. Twice and slowly, please.
Kilo Hotel Delta K4HD.
Whiskey 5 Delta Bravo Sierra. Whiskey 5 Delta Bravo Sierra.
November 3, Mike Yankee Alpha. November 3, Mike Yankee Alpha.
Alpha 5, Papa Uniform Delta. Kilo Alpha 5, Papa Uniform Delta.
Zilla Golf and Bravo CG. Papa 5, Zilla Golf, over.
Whiskey 8, Bravo, Papa, Delta, W8BPD.
KF8, DIC, KF8, Detroit, Rock City.
November 2, India, Sierra Kilo. November 2, India, Sierra Kilo. I may have missed the plane, so I would like to just check in again briefly.
November 5, Oscar Zulu Golf Mobile. November 5, Oscar Zulu Golf Mobile.
Whiskey 9, Tango India Mike. Whiskey 9, Tango India Mike.
Okay, looks like I've got the reflector. We got a good list here. We might have a few to clear up here, but I think Vicky got them all. Let's see. Looks, well, there's still more coming in here by the text line. We got N8ZFH Gary, KAJN Anna, W9TIM Tim, N2ISK Bob. I'm going to get you first since you're a recheck and you're kind of in a hurry there, I understand. Q4GWO William, KF8DRC Jack, W8BPD Brian, Joe, N50ZG. We put you down as mobile because you were pretty marginal there, so hang tight. KI5PUD Paul, N3MYA New Station David, W5DBS David, another David, K4HD Kevin, KO4 QMM Roger, and K6AAN Mike. Let's do a here. We first want to go to N2ISK Bob. Checking in once before. Let's go to you first. N2ISK. Have you ever taken advantage of Black Friday? Over to you, Bob.
Okay, sorry to double up here. But yeah, no, I never have. I have a little insight to what the big chains do there. Like Walmart in particular, I have an inside view there a little bit. And they use lost leaders to attract you in, especially at times like this. The more they sell, the more they lose on them, but they don't care because, that gets the impulse buyers in there thinking they got a great deal. So anyway, I may have missed your question, so there you go. Everybody have a good weekend. And to ISK.
All right, Bob. You have your... I'm glad we could get you back in there. Let's go to the mobile station on this list. Joe in Louisiana, N50ZG. Good morning, sir.
Control and everyone in that. Yes, we're in the mobile and greater New Orleans area. And it's a pretty chilly morning for down here, but I would say 40, 45 degrees, and it's not breezy. It makes it even colder. But it's sunny, so that's how. I missed the question, so if you can repeat the question, maybe I can answer it.
Well, Joe, we're at 17 degrees. You're on the plus side of freezing. We're definitely well underneath it, so don't feel too bad. The question of the day is, have you ever taken advantage of Black Friday deals, Joe? Oh, back to you.
Negative. I don't do that crap. But I tell you what, my wife, my sister-in-law, my daughter, and their friends, they left at 4 in the morning to go get them deals. Well, y'all have fun. I just went back to sleep. But they left at 4:30 in the morning. Well, not for me, man. And 5 OZG Mobile.
Well, women love to shop, Joe. You have yourself a good morning. You know, another thing to think about is everyone out there, turkeys are probably cheaper today, the day after Thanksgiving. If you have a place in a deep freezer or something, go get you a spare one. I'm quite sure that the turkeys have gone down today, for sure. Let's go up to the top of the list to Mike in Valley Springs, California. Heading over to California, K6AAN. Good morning, Mike.
And good morning, everybody on the Brew. Yes, I have taken care of the Black Friday deal one or two times a long time ago when the kids were little. And Walmart, I think it was. Absolute crazy. Do it again. Especially, like you said, the Amazon's logistics are, there's just no comparison to that. And it's a lazy man's dream. Anyway, you all have a great day. This is K6AAN, back to net control.
Yeah, I call Amazon the single man's friend. I can just from my don't have to go anywhere. Have a good one. Roger in Umatilla, Florida, KO4QMM.
Well, good morning to you, Jeff and Vicky. Sounding good this morning, and you can put me down for no. I stay as far away from that as I possibly can. It's a cold morning here in Central Florida, like 45 degrees. Got a wind chill coming off the lake. Oh, my goodness. What are we going to do? I put up my portable antenna and play some DX this weekend. To you, Jeff, thanks for making it fun for us. KO4QMM, clear.
All righty, Roger. Have fun DXing this weekend. By the way, folks, the second cup will be at the top of the hour. Stick around for that. It's Friday, so you know what's coming up next, and that is the second cup. Say good morning to Dick and Vicky at the top of the hour. Stay connected. Keep the repeaters connected, and that's coming up at the top of the hour. Let's go to Kevin, heading over to California again in Canyon Country, K4HD.
Well, good morning. It is nice 51 degrees here in Canyon Country. Clear skies. Going to be about 72 today. Gorgeous. Get out there for that Black Friday. And yes, to the question, in a roundabout way, I'm usually the support guy. And it's been friends or family need an extra pair of eyes and hands and arms. Line placeholder, kind of, I'm that guy. So we're actually in the local bike shop later this morning, so get some new tires for the mountain bike for their Black Friday sale. And yeah, turkeys will be on sale, but I understand that turkeys have been banned from being ham operators due to their foul language. 73 all the way around back to now.
Good joke there. Have a good one, Kevin. David in Houston, Texas, W5DBS. Push the button.
Big Texas howdy to everybody on the Brew Crew this morning. Okay, Black Friday with all those people, not even at gunpoint. So I'm enough. Back to the net. Thank you, sir.
Well, doesn't everybody carry in Texas? I think so. Yeah, have a good one. News station, N3MYA, David in Washington, D.C. Good morning.
Good morning, Jeff. No, I don't do Black Friday. There's too much traffic. I live in the city, and we have some shopping areas, but there's a big Costco in there, and you can't get in and out of the parking lot for all the Costco people. So I sit home and have everything delivered from Amazon or from Walmart, and that's just the easiest thing for me to do. I have no interest in going out and dealing with all these people. Back to the net.
Yeah, I tell you, it's tough to beat that Amazon. Hey, David, you're a new station, so check in more often. Welcome to the East Coast Reflector family. You've got that $186,000 free value to you as a member. Okay? So check in more often, and look for a welcome letter from us, too, as well. Let's go to Paul in Montgomery, Texas, KA5PUD.
Thank you, Jeff. Good morning to the Brew. Away from Black Friday like the plague. It's been many years since we've gone out and done any shopping physically. If we do any shopping, it's basically online, Amazon, etc. So back to the A5PUD.
One JT.
That JT station out there, overseas station, it sounds like wait until we take, sir. That's coming up here in a bit. Let's go to Brian in Warren, Michigan, W8BPD.
Vicky and the rest of the Brew crew. I have partook of Black Friday in the past, before the days of Amazon and that. I did go stand in line for my first flat screen TV all night. I learned that you can get the same deal on the webpage, and I haven't gone to a store since. Everybody have a great day. W8BPD back to net control.
All right, Brian, have a fine weekend, sir. Jack in Rochester, Michigan, KF8DRC. What about those sales extravaganzas?
Good morning, everyone. Yes, I have taken care of the night out, all night out there, and I bought 2 TVs and 1 Dell computer about 2 years ago. I have did take it to that. Everyone have a good Friday. KF8, Detroit, Rock City.
All righty, Jack. Oh, let me make sure I have it. Okay, yep. All righty, Jack. You have yourself a fine weekend, sir. William in Wake Forest, North Carolina. KQ4GWO. Good morning.
Good morning, Net Control. No, I haven't. Kind of stay away from that Black Friday thing, man. The wifey and the kids, I think they get into it, but nah, not me. Take care, everybody. Have a super fine weekend after they get through this Friday. Take care of me. God bless. This is Kilo Quebec 4, Golf Whiskey Oscar, 73, Sinclair.
All righty, William. Yeah, I agree with you. I've seen videos online, the worst case scenarios. People are running over each other to get to that deal, save like $5. I'm out. Have a good one. Tim in Groveland, Florida, W9TIM. Tim, are you still with us? W9. Tim. Nothing heard from Tim. Let's move on. And good morning in Beaver, Pennsylvania. Katie 3 AJN. What about that Black Friday deals? You venture out there or good morning?
Good morning, Jeff, and everyone else on the net this morning. No way. Black Friday ain't for me. Everybody have a good day and a good weekend. Form KD3.
We definitely got you down for No Way, Jose. Have a good one. Let's go to Gary in Woodhaven, Michigan, N8 CFH. Gary, what say you?
Morning, Jeff and the crew. And I believe I'm in the place that you started out years ago. We're visiting in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, where it's 33 and sunny. And my wife likes going with her daughters. I used to go in the past with us. And just going today to pick up an antenna, a little tabletop, so I can get local stations and watch football tomorrow. They just have internet TV here, and I don't want to try and find it that way. Please check me in and out. Happy Friday to all at 8ZFH. Back to net.
Yeah, you remember I was born in Lancaster. Yeah, on a farm. Couldn't tell you anything about it. I was out of there at 2 years of age. You don't remember anything when you're 2 years old. Have a good morning, Gary. Bob in Leesburg, Florida, W3ICQ.
Good morning. We don't wait for Black Friday. We buy things when we need them, and most of the time we buy them online, either from the Big A or the Big W. This is Bob, W3ICQ, back to net.
All right, Bob. Thank you again for stopping by. And another station in Leesburg as well. Perry, good morning. K4PJM.
Good morning, Jeff, Vicki, everybody on the Morning Brew. Hope everybody had a good holiday. Well, as far as Black Friday deals, yes, we take advantage of them if they're online. Don't go anywhere near the stores. Never did, never wanted to even deal with that mess. So if it qualified just doing online, we're in. It's K4, PGM, back to net. Everybody have a great weekend.
It qualifies for sure, Perry, definitely. That rounds out this list. We're ready for another round of check-ins. And again, at the top of the hour will be the second cup. So everyone stay connected. Say good morning to Dick and Vicki. Anybody, anywhere, let's get you on the list here for net number 1101. Boy, oh boy, we've had a lot of morning brews. Bring them twice and slowly.
KD2 FOH. KD2 FOH.
Victor 8AM, Victor Alpha Whiskey, TJM, Mobile.
W2, V, W2, KJV.
Number 8 Lima, Whiskey X-Ray. 1JT, Victor Kilowatt 1, Juicy Tomato.
Kilo 2, Papa Bravo, K2PB, in and out.
KR4, AEG, Kilo Romeo 4, Alpha Echo Golf.
Okay, we'll go with this list here. We had KR4 AEG, new station Charles. We had a K2BP station. Did we get that right? K2BP, you might have been in and out.
Kilo 2 Papa Bravo, K2 PB, in and out. Everybody have a great day.
All right, Paul. You do the same in Florida there. Well, thanks for correcting that for us. Moving up the list, VK1JT, John. N8LWX, Steve. W5MHG, Mark. W2KJV, Tony. W2CJM, Charles, you're going to be first because you're mobile. VE2VAW, Renee. KD2FOH, John. Let's go to Charles first because he's on the move. W2CJM. Charles, have you ever taken advantage of Black Friday deals?
And yes, last year I bought my first HD radio with a Black Friday deal. Everybody, have a good day. Thanks for doing the net.
All right, Charles, you do the same. Motor safely this weekend out there. Probably a lot of traffic. John in Bayville, New York, 82FOH. Push the fun button, sir. Going once, going twice. John, you still out there. KD2FH.
You're getting out. I think we lost Jim.
Well, I'm not sure. John trying to check in, but if it was, you were kind of dropping in and out there. We'll put you in and out for now. You have a great weekend. Let's go to Renee up in Canada. VE2VAW. Renee, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, I come from Granby, Quebec here, the town of the Big Zoo. And for the Black Friday, no, not for me, because many people and many times the deal run right, yeah, on my side. I pass and I take more deal after the years. When you come on January, many deals better than today. Okay, thank you for the mic, and I give 73 out all people who understand me. René in Granby, Quebec.
All righty, Renee. Have yourself a fine weekend. One of our network facilitators next, Tony in Homosassa, Florida. W2KJV, over to you, Tony.
For me, brick and mortars, no. Online, yes. Hope everyone has a great day today and a better weekend. Back to you, Jeff, W2KJV.
All right, Tony. Thanks for stopping by. Mark by the text line. Albuquerque, New Mexico. We know he loves that text line. W5MHG.
Well, good morning, W5MHG. Gracie says, bow wow, yippee, 39 degrees in the backyard. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody belated. Thank you, Vicky, for doing what you do. We do appreciate you. We've shopped online, but we purchased gifts to get those video games and things like that. Thanks so much, and everybody be safe. W5MHG. Shop for that text line, and we love it. 73.
All right, Mark. Find yourself a couple of good deals on some milk bones for Gracie. Have a good day. Steve, good morning. N8LWX.
and cool up here in the mitten. Black Friday, yeah. I'm a art shopper. Definitely going to take advantage of some good deals out there. A few different things. Got quite a few things in the basket. As far as going out to the brick and mortar, no. Not into all that hustle and bustle. I live in a small village. When I drive into Lansing, it's just too frustrating. I prefer just sticking here at home in my little bubble, and packages arrive on the porch. So yeah, that's my thoughts for the day. Back to you, Net Control. Thanks for being there, and everybody else. Appreciate it. 7-3 for now.
All righty. Well, you have a good day. You sound a little bit overmodulated there. You sound like you're a little bit out of the band pass. You're kind of cutting out. You're a little hot there, to say the least. You might double check your audio when you get a chance. Have a great weekend, Steve. Let's head it over all the way, thousands of miles away over the big water to John in Australia. VK1JT. Over to you, John.
Yeah, guys, just to let you know that there's a lot of repeater tails I have to time out before I can hit the transmit button. Hope everybody's well. Good morning, the Brew crew. G'day, Vicky and everybody else. Hope everyone's been doing all right. I've been through the wars and whatnot, and still kind of going through it, but it's all right. I've made the news. If you Google my call sign, you'll see exactly what I mean. And it was a trash journalism at its best. So had to deal with that amongst others. And I've been working a lot with SDR and the GNU radio, and trying to keep myself occupied in a positive way, helping a few people out, building hotspots and whatnot. Other than that, weather-wise down here in Canberra, it's been beautiful. We're starting to come into summer. It seems a bit late at the moment. We haven't had really hot days, at least not here in Canberra. So all good and well. And yeah, check out my QRZ.com page if you like. And then there's also Dr. SDR on Facebook, Delta Romeo space Dr. Romeo. All right, back to you guys, BK1JT.
All right, John. Well, you have a good one over there in Australia. Yeah, sometimes a lot of key-ups come in through the system. You try to allow, for stations to come in. We understand people are trying to get in between that, and we wait and wait. Sometimes we have to take them offline, like we just did. You have a good one. Let's Paul. No, Paul, you were an IO this morning, K2BP. You were an IO. Have a great day. Looks like a station, KR4AEG. Good morning, Charles.
Good morning. I would have to say I would do the Black Friday online. Many years ago, I went to Walmart one time. One time was enough. So sitting back and doing online really worked good for me instead of fighting the battles. Thanks for the net.
All righty, Charles. Well, thanks for stopping by. Welcome to the ECR family. You're part of the family now. You'll get a welcome letter from us if your email is current on QR. Check us out at eastcoastreflector.com. Thanks for stopping by. We've taken quite a few new stations in today. It's good to see. Bill in the Villages, Florida, KR4CKC. Okay, KR4CKC, you still with us?
I'm still with you guys. I got a copy?
Yeah, I figured that wasn't you and you're trying to get in. Go ahead.
The question, Black Friday, I do all my shopping on online, Black Friday. Very rarely go into a store. However, I will be going to Orlando later this morning, and I'm planning on dropping in at the ham radio outlet store there in Orlando. So it's a rarity that I go. This is KR4TKC. You all have a great day.
Ooh, HRO in down there in Orlando. A kid in a candy store for sure. Enjoy that. Have a great weekend. KJ4LXJ Rex in Crystal River, Florida. Good morning, Rex.
Brew Crew Land. I have to agree with everybody else. I do the online, but I stay away from the madhouse, the brick and mortar stores. KJ4LXJ, back to you guys.
All righty, Rex. Have yourself a good one. Tell you what, we always like to make sure that we get IOs. Sometimes people are mic shy. We want to bring people out of that and at least get them to check as they work themselves into getting rid of the mic. And we've addressed this, and so we want to take ins and outs, and we'll do that right now. If you want to get on the log history books, this is going to be a round of ins and outs. Twice and slowly, please.
KO4CLD, KO4CLD.
And 5 Kilo 4 Victor Tango Tango KK4 UT2. Happy Thanksgiving belated out to everybody. Kilo Juliet 5 Charlie Quebec Charlie. Kilo Juliet 5 Charlie Quebec Charlie. Have a good day.
Echo 2, Charlie Hotel Quebec, KE2CHQ.
Okay. Excellent. We had a good round of check-ins there and ins and outs. Dick will call those off. Vicky was transferring them over to the second cup. Everyone, have a great weekend on behalf of Dick, Vicky, everyone else in the room this morning. Everybody have a great holiday weekend. Again, we all hope you had a great Thanksgiving. And again, on behalf of Dick and Vicky, 7-3, everybody. Have a great weekend. And Dick will put about a 20-second delay in here for stations that need to disconnect or connect to us this morning. Everyone stick around. The second cup is coming up. 7-3, everybody. KE0GKF clear.
Morning again, everyone. Thought he was going to get a couple more in and outs on his log sheet. Well, guess what? At 9 o'clock, he transferred over to me. All of those... Excuse me. So those last in and outs all came over to my log, which is great. Say good morning to Josh, 82CHQ. Maybe they can stick around and say hello, because we're not in a hurry here. Got Ray in Houston, KJ5CQC. Our buddy Bruce in Kissimmee, Mike's Problem Child, KK4VTT. Micah, KO4CLD. Benjamin in Temple, Arizona, KM7CDC. And our good friend Bob, KQ8U in Ecorse, Michigan. Do I have mobiles that would like to get in here and say hello on the second cup? I didn't say that. This is a little bit more relaxed kickback. We can talk about anything that you want to talk about. You can tell us how much you ate yesterday and so forth and so on. So any mobiles like to get in and say good morning to the second cup? This is Dick, WB2JPQ, along with Vicky, KE8VKY.
Good morning, Dick and Vicky. Whiskey 2 Alpha Foxtrot Uniform. Again, that's Whiskey 2 Alpha Foxtrot Uniform. Watertown.
Good morning, Tom, in Watertown. Spent a lot of time there in that area during the ice storm of 95. W2AFU, Mobile. It's all yours. We'll go right to you. You're our only Mobile that I know of here this morning, Tom. So how was your Thanksgiving and what's on your mind this morning?
I had an awesome Thanksgiving. My daughters and my mom, who is now 80 years old, was able to join us, which is truly a blessing. And the other thing that's on my mind this morning, I guess, is from a reverse total shoulder going well. This was my fourth shoulder surgery, hopefully my last. Therefore, I hope everything continues to go well as it has. Over.
We certainly hope so, Tom. We got some things going on in my neck with L3 and I know what's going, I know where you are. Can sympathize for you, Tom. Well, take care of yourself and let us know your progress. Let me go up to the top of this list to Bob, KQ8U. Good morning, Bob.
Morning, Dick, Vicky, and the rest of the second cup. I ended up eating in a bar at Thanksgiving yesterday. A friend of mine owns a bar. We had a great time, and I was curious, Dick, if you got all the water out of Lake Erie, because it sure wasn't here yesterday. KQ8U back to that.
Man, we got all those nose keying up here this morning. Well, it's funny you should say that, Bob. What day was it? Vicky sent me some live pictures of the shoreline around Toledo or somewhere where your sand or whatever went way out into the lake, and then we showed her where all the water on our roads here in western New York and how high our water was. Yep. I thought about it, but I had never looked. In all the years, I never thought about all the water coming from you to Buffalo on the high winds, but it certainly showed up in her live pictures that she had. I enjoyed seeing those, Bob. Let me see if Benjamin, I know he was in and out on the morning brew, but he got slammed over here to this log. Let's see if Benjamin from Temple, Arizona, still with us. KM7 CDC. Ben, are you still there?
Good morning. Yes, this is Benjamin in Tempe, Arizona, KM7 CDC. What's on my mind? Well, I was born on Turkey Day many years ago, so it's kind of a weird holiday for me. I just keep getting stuffed turkeys for my birthday, and took me this long to figure out. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's a good weekend. Looks like the solar activity is gonna calm down maybe between now and Monday. And yeah, hoping to get some 10-meter contacts in later today. Anyway, back to that. This is Benjamin, KM7 CDC.
luck to you. We heard several people from Orlando saying that he was going out to boat. I don't know which day, but planning on going out at least this weekend. I can speak for. There'll probably be a lot of people out. Micah in Tuscumbia, Alabama. How are you, my friend? KO4CLD.
Good morning. I was thinking that would turn into a check-in. I'm fine. I've been on ST8, and I wish the propagation would improve a little bit. As far as Black Friday, I normally just do it online now. Ever since the world's gotten crazier, I remember a store where somebody was trampled, because everyone was trying to run to the store so quick. So, but just hanging out in the shack this morning. KO4CLD. Back to you.
Yep. 9 o'clock, the log automatically came to me this morning, just like clockwork. Thank you, Micah. Is Bruce still there? KK4VTT. Good morning, Bruce, if you're still there.
Yeah, good morning there, Mr. Godfather. Yeah, we're still here, doing if you ever do remodel your kitchen, don't get them ceramic sinks. Don't get them ceramic sinks. They crack when you, I'm Italian family. We boil the spaghetti and pour the water down the sink, but them ceramic sinks, they crack. So, we had a great Thanksgiving yesterday until my wife says, "Hey, honey, look under the sink. There's a bunch of water." I says, "Oh, yeah," and I look, and the sink cracked again. I glued it with epoxy glue. It worked for, good 2 years. So, you know what I'm doing right now, right, Mr. Dick? I'm removing the epoxy and getting ready to go to Home Depot and get some more epoxy. And then we're going to find somebody to put in a stainless steel sink. Just having fun there, Mr. Dick. The other thought I was thinking of was you always ask people about all of this stuff. I was going to change it on you and say, how do you feel about your whole ham setup here with all of these repeaters you got going? Everybody that says hello, and boy, what a Godfather mansion of ham radio you have set up for all of us guys. KK4VTT. Saying hello.
Well, like we've always said, Bruce, it wouldn't be a system without our users, and that's for sure. And, we're all proud of what we do here. We spend a lot of time here. Calculating last week, something to spend 30 hours a week on ECR stuff. Between the Zoom room and all the stuff that goes on. Poor Vicky can probably double that. I don't know what we'd do without her. Also, thinking about things coming up. Come join us New Year's Eve. We're going to have a New Year's Eve party here on the East Coast Reflector. Going to start somewhere around 8 o'clock with our youth. Might even move it up a little. There seems to be a lot of interest. We might even move it to 7:30 or 7 o'clock to get more net controllers in. But for right now, it's at least 8 o'clock with our youth. Grayson and River are going to have the first hour, and then we'll go with the adults. So not quite sure how we're going to work it yet. We're big discussion, get everybody in. We can fit 99 people in our Zoom room, so they were talking, let's see how many we can get on the net. We're going to see how many can we get in our Zoom room New Year's Eve. can we hit the overflow at 99? We did it once for a presentation, but never just for coming in. That's going to be our goal. Can we hit 99 people in our Zoom room on New Year's Eve? How about you, Ray, in Houston, Texas? Are you still with us, KJ5CQC?
Kilo Juliet 5, Charlie, Quebec, Charlie. Yes, good morning to everybody. I ate lunch the other day, went out to the house and had Thanksgiving out there and had a huge plate of a little bit of everything, which was really a whole lot of stuff I shouldn't have ate. But anyway, yeah, today's Black Friday, so probably try to hit some stores this morning, see what I can pick up. So back to net control. Y'all have a good day today.
Great. I'm glad we caught you. I know all you guys were in and out, but they came over on our log, so we're going to take advantage of it. Josh, Saranac Lake, New York, another beautiful place. KE2CHQ. You're new to this net, Josh. Josh, welcome. KE2CHQ. Josh, are you still with us? Well, he was truly in and out. Good morning to Gil in Orlando. Gil, how was your turkey day?
So we had planned on first of all, good morning, Dick, Vicky, and everyone else. We had planned on it just being the two of us, and we had some friends at the last minute decide to join us. So we ended up not only cooking up a little turkey breast, but also throwing a piece of pork on the grill and threw together some extra sides. We had a really good evening, so it was really nice. I was hoping to get out and do some POTA. It's still going to, but this morning was a little chillier than I wanted to take on, and I'm struggling with a back that's acting up a little bit, and I need to, I want to put a new faucet on the sink in the RV, so if I get this back to calm down, I'll get that done a little bit later today, but looks like it's going to be POTA tomorrow morning. K4 GDS, back to net.
Thanks, Gil. Maybe catch you later in the Zoom room. Roy, good morning again for the second time, KA8BYU.
KA8BYU. Yeah, it was a good day yesterday. Made a turkey breast, took it off the bone, and put it in with gravy, and had a bunch of other stuff. Had one of the neighbors come up and invited one other, but they decided not to show. But yeah, it was a decent day. Kids got some turkey and all that good stuff, so they ate all of that. Other than that, fairly decent, at least semi-quiet day.
I can say that too. For our crowd, it can get really wild, but it was a pretty quiet afternoon and evening. Thanks, Roy. Good morning to Rex. I see you're in the Zoom room as well this morning. Crystal River, Florida, KJ4LXJ. What's new with you, Rex?
Good morning to you and everybody else on the second cup. We had a wonderful Thanksgiving yesterday. Small, only 6 of us. I tried something new. I got a couple turkey breasts and put them in a crock pot with a different style topping on it. Boy, did they come out excellent. And that left room in the oven to put everything else in that we were putting in, so it all came out same time. KJ4LXJ, back to you guys.
Thanks, Rick. Let me get a list started here. Let me get a little list started. We already got Mark in here from Elma via the text line KE2 EDS. So let's get people on the list here. Anybody anywhere like to get in and talk to us, have a little fun with us for a few minutes this morning? This is Dick WB to JPQ along with Vicky K8BKY, and I might even talk Sal W2SAL into taking a few here this morning if I can. It's all about having fun here. So anybody anywhere like to get on the list?
KE2 or KE2?
Whiskey Bravo 8, Oscar Delta Foxtrot, WB8 ODF.
WA8CLG, Whiskey Alpha 8, Charlie Lima Golf.
Whiskey 1 Bravo, India Charlie, W1BIC.
Good morning.
FBT, KE2 FBT. Brian and Corky.
Good morning, Alaska.
K2 CMT. All right, good morning, Mike. K2CMT was last on the list. Got my friend Mike out in Valley Springs, California, K6AAN. Morning to Leo, K4ITA, 4 KF2FDT, WBIC, WA8CLG. Doug is in here. Our friend Dave from Ypsilanti, Michigan, WB8ODF. Morning, Dave. Walter, KE2GAT, W2SAL, and Mark from Elma, W2EDS. I'm going to send it over to Sal, W2SAL, and let him see what, work a list here as far down as he wants to go, and just see what's in everybody's mind and how their day was yesterday. So, Sal, good morning. Take it away.
Thanks for throwing me in the fish pond there, Godfather, but, we can handle it. Let's go up to Mark, KE2 EDS. Mark, what do you have on deck today?
Well, good morning, Sal. Welcome to the ECR team. And good morning, Dick and Vicky, once again. Not much on the docket today. Tomorrow I have to work at my club for the day, so we're also enjoying my son in town for the weekend, so we're going to have that going. Tonight we're having my daughter, her kids, and my son and that, and the dogs, and my son-in-law. Just looking forward to a nice family weekend. Other than that, we're kind of laid back. Looking forward to our club party next Tuesday night. Going to see you there, Sal. Other than that, wishing everyone on the ECR team and all the others on the net a great weekend. KE2 EDS.
On your go ahead. GAT, Walter, are you out there? Try coming back to your look. For now, we'll put you on the in and out. How about going to Dave? WB8 ODF. Dave, I haven't talked to you in a ton of ages out there in Ypsilanti. How you doing today, and what's on your agenda? Go ahead.
Well, good morning. Yeah, I haven't talked to you in that same amount of time. I didn't tell my story of my Black Friday. I did it last year, though. An older lady, I'm 68, so she was older than me, was knocked to the ground, and it was over a pair of gloves, and the gloves were ripped from her hands and paid for. And I told her I was sorry. I don't know what else I can say. I have the gloves. WB8 ODF.
Happy that, Dave. Well, you have a good day, and hope you had a good Thanksgiving, and looking forward to talk to you down the coax a little bit. All right, next up, from Homosassa, Florida, we've got Doug, WA8. Charlie, Lincoln, George, are you out there, and what's on your agenda for today? Go ahead.
This is WA8CLG. Very good morning, everybody. And I had a very nice Thanksgiving day with my brother, sister, and my son and his wife. And, of course, they send me home with all kinds of leftovers. So my chore for today is to get it all out of the refrigerator and package it up into meals and figure out what to do with it. Put it in the freezer, I guess. And it's a pleasure to be able to check in on Second Cup. Everybody have a good one. Back to you, Sal.
Thanks, Doug. Yeah, that's what we do. We bring it back home, portion it out, throw it in the freezer, and then it's meal time or snack time or midnight snacks. Anytime we want it, we just yank it out and throw it in a nuker, and we're done with it. All right, let's move along. Scott, Gaylord, Michigan, I believe it is. W1BIC. What's on your agenda for today? Go ahead.
Morning, Sal, and everybody on the morning crew. Actually in Auburn Hills today. We spent yesterday getting back from Florida. We took a plane flight early in the morning, got back to Flint, Michigan before it was even noon. And our Thanksgiving, we're going to move it to Sunday because that's where we could get the most people. So we'll do that on Sunday. And maybe I did find a couple of little bargains on Amazon that I couldn't resist this morning. So I guess to answer the question from the first hour, I have participated at least this time. Anyway, nice to hear everybody, Dick and Vicki and the whole crew. And we'll say Thanksgiving to everyone and have a great day. Whiskey 1, Bravo, India, Charlie, back to net.
Yeah, thanks for checking in. Felix, KE2, FDT, out to Brooklyn, New York, the other side of my state. How you doing, and what do you have going on? Go ahead. KE2, FDT, Felix, are you there? Coming back to you, we'll put you on an in and out. Leo in Fort Lauderdale, K4, ITA. What's on your agenda for today? Go ahead, sir.
Good morning. Morning, Sal, Dick, Vicky. And, well, as always, as usual, too much food yesterday. Oh, man, too much food. I had to stop doing that. Well, what can you do? When the family is all together, it's impossible to avoid that. Anyhow, working on my CW, I need to do more practice on my CW. It's going to be a nice contest this weekend, and I have not enough time to work on my CW, which I love. Okay. Everybody, a great weekend. This is K4 ITA. Back to net.
for checking in. Yeah, yesterday I had a double dose of bread dressing that my sister-in-law makes, and she tosses in some raisins and some brown sugar and some other stuff, and I'll tell you, it's addictive. So we're trying to work it off today by pressing the fun button, as our buddy on the other neck controller says. So that's what we're doing. All right, let's go visit Leo. Was I already at Leo?
Me already, thank you.
Sorry about that. I gotta use my cursor button here to follow along. All right, let's go visit Mike in Valley Springs, California. K6 AAN. Mike, are you there? Go ahead.
And good morning, Sal. Everybody on the net. Very nice Thanksgiving around here. It's just three of us, but quiet food. And now comes the leftovers, which is some of my favorite part. So we'll be working on some leftover breakfast casserole here before long, and turkey sandwiches for lunch. Maybe some more of that good stuff for dinner. I don't get tired of it for at least 2 or 3 days. And about that time, hopefully it's gone. Anyway, you all have a great day. This is K6AAN.
Thanks for checking. Let's go down to Florida and say hello to K2 CMT, one of the other former net controllers and organizers, and who knows what else he did out here in the ECR land, but he's still around. Mike, it's all yours. Go ahead and tell us what you're up to today.
Thank you for the introduction, Sal. This is K2 CMT, and you're right about being up to something. I'm always up to something. I've got a question, Sal. Have you ever had a communications or a contact online with a W4 SAL?
I have not, but I've seen another call similar to mine. I don't remember what it was number-wise, and I think it might have been a November 2, or no, a November something SAL. So there's a few of us out there, but it's interesting to get the first name out there. Go ahead.
Well, I made the contact yesterday with your brother from another mother, W4 SAL, Salvatore, over here in Inverness, Florida. And I told him about you up there in New York, and that I was going to figure out a way to put the two of you together, because listening to you, it sounds like I can make kin there. And I thought you might get a kick out of that. Everyone have a great weekend coming up, and if you got any turkey left over, make turkey hash. That's what I've been doing all week. This is Kilo 2, Charlie Mike Tango.
Maybe what we'll have to do is either some Thursday catch them on a 20-meter net, or a Saturday morning on a 40-meter net, and you can put us both together, and we can have some fun chit-chatting. What's that sound like to you?
Like a plan that's about to come together.
Now you're scaring me. Hi. Hey, let's see. For Mike, we're going to go visit Jeff in Bellevue, Nebraska, I think it is. NE KE0GKF. Are you out there, Jeff? And what do you have going on today? Go ahead.
Hey, Sal, just pushing the fun button again. Of course, I just did the net morning, but I just wanted to come back in and say good to hear you getting your feet wet and dipping your feet in the water. And welcome to the ECR family. And boy, we always need the help, that's for sure. And good to hear you out there this morning. And you're sounding great, my man. Just wanted to say welcome, and you're in the stuff now, buddy. No, I'm just kidding. You'll have a lot of fun for sure with a great team of people. And just wanted to say welcome to the ECR family, and continued success. And you know I love you, buddy. We'll send it back to Net. Have a great day.
Thanks, Jeff. Well, we know the Godfather knows our capabilities, and even though he threw us in the pond and we're doing the backstroke, we're getting there. And with that, I'm going to actually take a break so I rest my voice a bit, and I'm going to send it back to Dick. WB2, JPQ. Dick, it's all yours.
Oh, thanks, Sal. I think he had some surgery over the back, and he has to take it easy on his voice, so we promised him if he came with us, we would give him 10-minute intervals that he could easily handle. Good morning to Perry in Leesburg, Florida. K4PJM. What's on your mind this morning?
Good morning, Dick and Vicky, and welcome, Sal, to the group. Mostly for me was just relaxing after a very busy day yesterday. Had lucky enough to have my 5-year-old granddaughter want to do a sleepover the night before, so that was fun. And had a great dinner. Watched a couple of YouTube videos a couple days ago about how to cook the turkey different than I've been doing for 45 years. And I guess the theme is you can teach this old dog a new trick. Probably came out the best it ever did. I just did it a different way. Took all the meat off the turkey in one big piece and then sliced it up separately, even with the dark meat. So everybody was pleased. So again, I guess I finally learned something new over 70 years old, so we'll go with that. Everybody have a great day. K4PJM, back to net.
Great. It was one of the questions. I was just looking here. Is there still something you do the old-fashioned way? I'm going to use that for a morning brew question one of these days. Is there something that you still do the old-fashioned way? So maybe you were cooking the turkey the old-fashioned way, but it still tasted good. We'll use that someday down the road. Morning to Brian in Corfu, New York. Getting close to us here. I'm in Eden, Brian. KF2FBT. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone out there. This is Brian in Corfu. Decided to take the day off. First time I've taken a day after Thanksgiving off, so I'm just relaxing at home today. Yesterday was a very long and busy day. We unfortunately got called out for a fire shortly after 5:30 a.m., but was able to get back home and get the turkey out of the smoker and had about 12 people for dinner. So it was a nice, very long but nice day. And so I'm just sitting around chilling today. So hope everybody else had a good Thanksgiving, and I'm clear. Thank you.
Oh, thanks, Brian. It's the first time you've got a couple of new ones in here this morning. First time you've been in to the second cup. We tracked that, of course. If you're following along on the fetch log, you'll see to the left of your call sign you have no numbers. So you will next week. You'll have a 1. Or next week if you come back, you'll have a 1. Let's get a list started. We'll let Miss Vicky tell you about her Thanksgiving. So let's get a list started for her. This is Dick, WB2JPQ. Call signs twice and slowly.
Kilo Alpha 2,
Kilo,
Echo
Juliet,
Kilo
Delta
Alpha
Juliet.
2, Echo
Jerry.
Victor Echo 5, Romeo Echo Golf, Reg, Craven, Saskatchewan.
This is Vicky, K8,
Whiskey Bravo 1, Delta X-ray November. Whiskey Bravo 1, Delta X-ray November.
This is Vicky, K8BKY. We've got WG1DXN N5.
Bravo Romeo November, W6 BR.
DE8ITH. This is KE8ITH, Keith, Long Island, New York.
Right, hold up there. This is Vicky, K8BKY. We've got WB1DXN N5UXT, AM4 CTB, VE5REG, KQ4 JDJ, sorry, KA2 EEU, KV2 TB. And first we'll go to N5UXT, since you sounded like you're a little broken in the review.
Good everybody on the net. This is Angelo and hey, hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. On the day, go to work with that $3.
Copy, but we're glad you had a good Thanksgiving and have a good weekend. Ryan, A2FT. My bad, I forgot to mark that one off. Scott, KA2EE.
Good morning, K2EU.
Morning, how are you today?
Doing well, just checking in.
All right, have a good day. Gary, KQ4 JD. I cannot say your call sign for some reason. KQ4 JD.
Good morning, and everybody on the net. This is Jerry in Durham, North Carolina. Where's a chilly day here today. Doesn't look like it's going to get a whole lot warmer. But it is sunny, and yesterday was a good day with family, and so got nothing to complain about this morning. I think the question of the day is, what do I do the old-fashioned way? Well, for Thanksgiving, I prepare a fruit salad, and this is the recipe that my dad used to prepare fruit salad for God knows how many years, and I do it exactly like he does it. So, back to that. This is KQ4 JDJ.
For stopping by. Reg, VE5REG.
Yes, good morning, Vicky. Yeah, I don't know. I texted in during the first cup, and I don't know. It didn't seem to go through. I'm wondering if the number has changed. Maybe you can let me know about that. But anyways, we're at 15 degrees right now. 13 degrees. So it's kind of a cool day. We're expecting snow this afternoon. And I'm enjoying Black Friday by just staying home. My wife is in the city, though, spending money that we haven't got, or saving money that we haven't got, however you want to put it. But, yeah, we had our turkey 6 weeks ago, so we always celebrate Thanksgiving second Monday of October. Which is nice because the weather's pretty good at that time of the year up here, and so you can do things outside, you know. But anyway, I think that's all I have for the net. I'd like to thank everyone for checking me in today, and yeah, hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. V5REG will be clearing back the nets.
Right. We didn't get your text this morning, but the text line was working fine. It might just be a fluke. You can also follow along on the logs and see if your call sign is up there. You can find those at bit.ly/ECRlogs or on the net webpage. The net's on the webpage at coastreflector.com. Next up is Donnie, AM4CTV.
Well, good morning, Vicki, Dick, Sal, and everybody on the net. KM4CTV, Donnie down in Chile, Florida this morning. We started here at the beach at about 40. I think they hit a freeze there in town, but a little bit warmer here at the beach. Well, of course, Thanksgiving is kind of the dress rehearsal to get ready for the big kahuna, and that's the marathon. You know, do the Christmas banquet, and then New Year's right behind it. So, give us a chance to put an extra shine on the old recipes and introduce one or two new ones. So we'll be ready for the next big one. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving, and we'll look forward to ending this year with some more groceries in just a few more weeks. Have a great weekend, Vicki. KM4CTV, back to that.
Donnie, and last on this list is Daryl, WB1DXN.
WB1DXN here. Good morning to Vicki and Dick, and I didn't quite catch the other gentleman facilitator there who sounded like Bronx or Brooklyn. I'm not sure. I'm not great at some of those accents, but it sounded like he could have been from one of those areas, I think. At of Thanksgiving over at the granddaughter's house, a quarter-mile down the road. And let's see, what else? There was something else I was going to say, too, that, I tried to get in on the last couple of minutes of the morning cup, and I tried I couldn't hear anything on my handy-talkie in the DR mode, and nothing even on any of the reflectors I tried. I've tried the XRX, I think it was, 237, the XRF 237, and the REF 237, and had no comments. Even sitting here listening, I'm listening on Echolink. So everybody have a safe day. Be careful out there of the highways. Be careful you're going shopping or anything. If you're on the highways or any place else, really, look ahead, think ahead, plan ahead. Always expect the unexpected, and be aware of your surroundings. Hopefully, if something drastically quickly in front of you, you know that there's an open for you. So keep that head looking in those mirrors, looking around to the sides, and make sure that you do have an out. Everybody be safe, and talk with you all later. 7-3, WB1DXN.
Daryl, I don't know what to tell you about the connections. We've had, for the most part, 400 connections plus all morning long, so everything is up and running. And just try the text. And by the way, the text checked in is 716-317-9050, and that's the end of that list. So taking more check-ins twice and slowly, please.
Whiskey Bravo 2, go London Whiskey. Whiskey Bravo 2, go London Whiskey. Good morning.
KO4FRR, KO4FRR.
Got KO4FRR and WB2GLW. And by the way, Daryl, yeah, most of the people in this Zoom room seem to be from New York. First, Mike, WB2GLW.
Hi, good morning, everybody on the net. WB2GLW. Happy Thanksgiving, and I hope everybody had a great time. I did, and had some nice friends come over, and veterans groups had dropped over some food, so we're all good. And
The kilowatt amplifier, the Ethernet kilowatt amplifier is working well to check in. I think we all need one. So I've had my problems checking in too. So I have to kick in that kilowatt amplifier right into the Ethernet. WB2GLW.
Jersey got upset I was talking about New York. Last on this list, Joe, KO4FRR.
Well, good morning, Vicky and the net. Hopefully everybody's having a good morning. It's nice and chilly down here. It's not going to get too much warm up down here, so I have the windows and shorts, t-shirt. Feels nice. I guess Dick threw Sal underneath the deep end water. Good to see him starting to get in here. I know I'm not going to be doing much of anything. A little bit screwed up the chest, so now it's hurting. So hopefully I won't. I'm not going to do much, but just sitting here and watching TV, playing on the computer. This is Joe, KO4FR. Talk to you guys later.
From Badger, this is Vicky, K8VKY, and shows the one who makes the best sign possible. Taking more check-ins twice and slowly, please.
Juliet 5, Mike, Yankee Papa, KJ5, MYP, in and out.
Alright, KJ, MYP, in and out, and we've also got first up N6, QD1.
Hey, good morning, Vicky, Dick, and everybody in the Zoom control room and everybody out there on the ECR. Let's see, yesterday we had a pretty small gathering. My daughter and her boyfriend from San Francisco, and let's see, my other other daughter, she's in the medical field with her husband, so they had to work, and hopefully we'll be able to see the grandkids soon. But other than that, not a whole lot going on. And Sal, congratulations. And that's about it. Have a great day. Thanks for doing what you do. N6, bye.
As always. Alright, final call for the second cup. Twice and slow.
November 5, Whiskey, Romeo, Whiskey.
Recognize Dwight. Good morning to you, N5RW. Go ahead, sir. Just general discussion here this morning. We're flopping around net controllers and trying to make this hour fun for everybody. How was your Thanksgiving, Dwight, and how are you today?
Pretty good. Just thought I'd put a call out.
I'm glad you did. I was going to make an announcement about New Year's Eve before we closed. I made it earlier. We're going to have a New Year's Eve party here on the East Coast Reflector. Starting at least at 8. We might even start a little earlier. We haven't quite decided. Of course, run through the new year. We've got a list of net controllers that are going to participate. We want to fill our Zoom room up as well. Our goal is 99. Our room holds 99 people. So we're going to see if we can get 99 people in our Zoom room, or as many as we can. I think it'll be fun seeing people, seeing a lot of people on New Year's Eve. We've done this before. Last 3 years, I guess Vicki and I did it. We didn't advertise it a lot. This year we are, so we're looking forward to a lot better time. Well, let's make this last call. Anybody else like to get in here on the second cup, say good morning? If not, we're going to go about our day.
Hello, Kilo 4 Delta India Yankee.
All right. We'll wind it up there with Gene from Homosassa, Florida. KK4DIY. Good morning, Gene. Hope you had a nice day.
Good morning. This is KK4DIY from Homosassa. And I've been off the air for a few days. I was on a trip to California and just got back last night. So I didn't have radio stuff with me and not able to check in. So I wanted to check in and say hello to everybody and say I'm happy to be home.
Glad you're back. We're glad you're back, Gene, safe and sound. Alrighty.
Thank you very much. It was,
3 hours plus.
As far as travel, it was uneventful. No delays, no canceled flights, none of that kind of stuff. It was all very smooth. In fact, when I pulled into the Tampa, into the Delta terminal, everything was shut down, and that was at 6:30 in the evening. So I was surprised. They didn't have a whole lot of business going on.
Well, hopefully by that time everybody had gotten to where they needed to be, Gene. Well, thanks for being here. Glad you're home. I doubled with you there before. So don't forget, come join us tonight, everybody. Come join Sal and Carlos for the Youth Net at 8 o'clock. I believe all three are going to be there. I think I might be the moderator tonight. Carlos is on assignment for the evening. We're going to have to play that by ear a little bit as the time comes. But come see us at 8 o'clock. Support our youth. That's what ham radio is all about, supporting our youth and getting youth involved. So thank you to Vicki for 3 hours of logging and net controlling. And welcome Sal, W2 SAL, to the group. Sal's going to be filling in here and there. And like I said earlier, he's a co-chair for the Youth Net. Have a good day, everybody. 7-3. This is WB2JPQ.
JP2, this is KD2 MSX.